Pyre is an action RPG that brings together a heartfelt story with fast-paced, sports-like gameplay. If you're still learning the ropes with the game, then I recommend checking out our beginner's guide for tips on beating the campaign, as well as builds for each of your 9 exiles. Otherwise, in this video, I'll explain the mechanics behind Time Stars and how you can take advantage of them to improve your campaign playthrough. Welcome to Buddy Up Gaming. The campaign mode features 12 Time Stars, modifiers that increase the difficulty of your rites while also rewarding bonus experience for winning. On True Nightwing difficulty, you'll be forced to enable an increasingly larger number of Time Stars as you progress through the campaign. On lower difficulties, enabling Time Stars is completely optional, and they only begin appearing after your first Liberation Rite, regardless of what difficulty you're playing on. Once you're comfortable with the basic mechanics of the game, enabling some Time Stars can dramatically speed up how quickly your companions gain experience and unlock masteries. And in Pyre, getting one critical mastery earlier than usual can sometimes make the difference between winning and losing your next rite. One Time Star you should always enable is Shaq's 6 Shoulders. This modifier allows all adversaries to return from banishment whenever the entire enemy team has been banished. At first glance, that sounds incredibly frustrating, but in practice, you'll rarely trigger it. Most of the time, banishing just 1 or 2 opponents is already enough to create an opening to score. So this Time Star ends up being one of the easiest ways to gain bonus experience with very little downside. Once you feel more comfortable with the flow of matches, 3 additional Time Stars worth considering are Dullness the Locket, Archbeast Sungrease, and Indriga the Widow. Dullness the Locket allows your adversary's Pyre to recover up to 5 HP whenever they douse your Pyre. Archbeast Sungrease increases the opponent's Pyre health by 30, and Indriga the Widow reduces your own Pyre health by 30. What makes these Time Stars appealing is that they don't actually improve the CPU's ability to play. Instead, they simply increase the amount of damage needed to win, or reduce the margin for error. So if you're already winning rites consistently, enabling these modifiers mainly serves to make the rites longer, while also rewarding additional experience. Finally, there are 2 Time Stars you should avoid at all costs: Unfathomed Plurnus and Ishlok Astralborn. Unfathomed Plurnus grants adversaries +8 quickness, while Ishlok Astralborn makes opponents more cunning and causes them to react much faster. Enabling either of these Time Stars makes the opposing team dramatically harder to counter on defense. Opponents will pass the orb more effectively, dodge your casts more reliably, and take advantage of advanced movement options much more aggressively. You'll suddenly see savages power jumping from half court, opponents leaping away from danger at the perfect moment, and scoring opportunities disappearing before you can react. The good news is that you're never forced to enable specific Time Stars. Even the final Liberation Rite on True Nightwing difficulty still allows you to disable 3 of the 12 modifiers. So no matter what difficulty you're playing on, make sure Unfathomed Plurnus and Ishlok Astralborn stay disabled. So what's the real purpose of Time Stars? At their best, they allow you to customize the challenge level of Pyre while accelerating your team's growth. Some stars simply extend the length of a rite, while others completely transform how the game feels to play. And learning which modifiers you can comfortably handle and which ones completely disrupt your strategy is part of mastering the game. For families, Time Stars also create a nice way to scale the experience depending on who's playing. You can gradually add more challenge as players become more confident without needing to jump straight to the hardest difficulties. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to check out our other Pyre videos, including our beginner's guide, companion builds, and gameplay showcases. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Buddy Up Gaming. Take care out there.